Hello everyone and welcome back. We've got myself versus Tristan in a brand new event that Fremont are running called Roll Up, Roll Up. And without further ado, I'll just take us straight into the game cam. I may or may not be able to update this overlay throughout the game, depends on just how much concentration I have. Probably won't be able to update it, but certainly that's all the starting values of all the ships. As you can see, Tristan has boldly made a faction pure, or at least faction pure in terms of independent Kazon list. Now I know what you're thinking, Kazon, what are those whipping dogs doing on this tournament? But no, Tristan's made a very scary looking Kazon list with some very nasty things that we were just discussing. I think, this is going to be a tricky game. If I'm being perfectly honest, I'm not quite sure. Neither of us are sure who quite has the advantage here. I myself am running. I phoned it in a little bit, if I'm honest, for this. I just stuck to my usual, sticking with Romulans. I am running a Tal Shiar Scout. That's new for me. Enough people have used it against me that I thought, oh, go on, I'll give it a go. But other than that, I do like my Sealer's Warbird with Laris. Scimitar, you can't really go wrong with it. Thalaron weapon. It's expensive, but does a good job. Vreenak, beautiful. And some cloak mines just for show. So right, let's get this show on the road and roll for initiative. It's been quite some time since I've played this, so let's see if I can remember all the moving parts. That's an instant win for Tristan. So, blue pair, which means you place first. Is that right?
Let's see here. So I'm going to, yes. Starting with the, with obstacles. Oops.
Oh yeah, I should have locked them. Sorry, my bad. There we go. They're locked now. Okay, so you place
Throw the
that,
debris field down over there.
and then I place my obstacles, then you, and so on.
Or a planet if you prefer.
Yeah, I think that's probably the way I'm gonna go. Because, let's face it, you've got very good arcs there. So, we're gonna go with that, I think. Yeah, I'm locking that in. So, over to you.
All right. Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay, I'll just lock those. There we go, perfect. Right, so placement of ships. I've got 2 1s, so I guess that'll be me first.
Yep.
So let's start with the scout. Let's start with the science vessel, actually. Okay, and the scout is going to go. Yeah, there we go. So I
Okay.
believe that's
And then
all
it's
of your
going to
ships
be.
now, isn't it? Before mine.
So Cullen is a 9, so I will place uh, Hudson and Gaul. Then you'll place
I've got.
uh, Shinzon.
I think you place your 9 first, don't you? It's like with the obstacles, you place your obstacle first. I think it's your 9, then my 9, isn't it?
So I
Or
think it alternates from obstacles to
gotcha. Okay, yeah.
ship placement to. No, no, you're right. You're right.
You sure?
Yes,
It's been too
because
long.
the alternation is between ship placement, movement, and shooting.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah, all my.
No, do you know what? I think you're right. If you want, I'll place my 9 first because I think you're right. I think you should. You won the initiative, so it should give you that advantage of seeing where my
No,
ship
no.
is.
I remember the thing is you know oh it does alternate you know ship placement, movement, and and shooting because winning initiative does give you the advantage in uh, in movement and shooting thing, but there is a kind of a minor advantage in placement for losing the initiative.
Gotcha.
Uh, that sounds right to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I think. Okay, you happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll stick with that for my deployment. So next up, pick a map. Uh, how's that one for you?
Works for me.
Okay. And then finally, my favourite part of the game, ambassadors. So we
We
have.
should also make sure that the clock is set at the right time for when we're ready to
Oh yeah.
turn that on. Do you remember?
Uh,
Um,
four. Oh, hang on. Stop that sec. Timer. Is it 450? That's it, isn't it?
yes.
Yeah. Perfect. Right. So I think before you agree or disagree with my negotiations, I must pick one of your ships. Is that right?
Yeah. Who are you negotiating with?
Okay. And just to clarify, it's your choice. Oh no, I get to choose what one of your upgrades I would delete, and you get to choose what one on my ship. That's right, isn't it?
Not that you have anything on that ship you care about.
Exactly. In fact, what I've got is I've got two people who do the exact same thing, so I can either have
Which is not a very useful thing to do. They're there
no,
to fill out your points and make it legal for you to enter the negotiations.
yeah. So in terms of your ships, though, uh, that's and your deployment is right. A talent is not on the table, is it? I can't delete a talent, can I? Or is that counted as an upgrade? Upgrade of your choice. So I suppose talent is an upgrade, isn't it?
There, you know, there's some confusion. There's some confusion about that fact.
Yeah, that's why I'm sort of questioning it. I think yeah. All right. Well, let's say for the benefit of the doubt, we'll say it's not an upgrade. So that's not on the table. So who am I negotiating with? Uh, it's a tricky one. Quark is an upgrade. Hmm. To be honest, any of them are really good targets. But I will choose the Relora Sankur. No, sorry. No, I'll go for the Ogler Razik.
All right, and it is in. So I will deny the negotiations.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
no, I mean there. I don't think there's any of these ships that I would, if nothing else, I don't want to lose refractive shielding on
exactly.
any of these ships.
Yeah. Um, so I think, if I could have, my primary target would have been to get rid of Ibex Dynasty, because that's like, yeah, your cancel attack gimmick gone. But yeah, second choice probably would have been a refractive shielding, although there was
Or getting rid of Quark before he can reveal what's under him.
yeah,
Getting rid of Tau would be very powerful.
yeah.
Oh,
So many
um,
options.
yeah,
Okay,
this is
so Vreenak is active. So yeah, all my ships gain +1 attack dice for the rest of the game.
which I'm not happy about, but it is better than the alternative.
Yeah, I think that's 3/4 points well spent. Okay, so that's that. I guess we move into the planning phase, don't we?
That we do.
Excellent. Okay, let's do some dials. All right then. I guess here we go. Start into
All
timer
right.
and
I'll go ahead and reveal what's under Quark at the start of the activation phase,
okay.
which is improved deflector screens.
Ownerships. Ooh, is that a new one in new stuff? Is it?
I mean, I think it's might be a updated wording on the car herd, but the first version of this came with the Gorn.
Okay. Hmm. Nice. Right. I guess it's my ones, isn't it?
Yes, indeed.
So Tal Shiar Scout is going to do a 4 forwards, and it will cloak. Wherever that's gone, there we go. Cloak, shields, done. Science vessel, 4 forwards, cloak, shields, done. Okay, over to you.
Okay, so now it'll be the Nistrum Raider and the Ogla Razak. Nistrum Raider is just going to move forward 1 and go to battle stations. And the Ogla Razak is going to do likewise.
Okay. So my scimitar next, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay. So scimitar is gonna. Oh, did I not click it correctly? Engage. There we go. So that's a 6 forwards, and I will cloak as my first action. And could do that, couldn't I? Yeah, I guess my second action will just be at battle stations, but I will take a free sensor echo. Yeah, I think I'll do that, yeah. Is he locked? Yeah, he is, there we go. There we go. All right then. I'll leave it there, and I'll let you do your Sankor.
Just gonna move forward and go to battle stations.
Fair enough. Sealer. We'll do a 2 back to the right. I'll cloak. And I think that's gonna be it for me.
No sensor echoes?
No, not currently. I think I'll leave that actually. I think I've suddenly forgotten. Yeah, when I was building a list, I think I forgot to put something back in. I swear I had. I forget what his name is. The admiral, the Romulan admiral or whatever. Who would basically give me a second action. I think I took him out because he was expensive, and I forgot to put him back in. But yeah, that's cool.
I mean, you do have a free sensor echo from Romulan cloaking device.
Oh, it was just for my action economy. I think just to have be able to have a target lock and a battle stations. But I think I'm just gonna just rely on my battle stations. I think. Oh no, I remember now. That's it. I get the battle stations from Laris, which means I can use my action for the target lock. That's it. Don't need him. Okay, so that is the end of turn 1, I believe, because there's no combat.
Yes.
So no combat, end phase, battle stations token comes off. Okay, planning phase. Round 2.
Also, I forgot to mention this last turn, but Odo activates during planning phases. So until I say otherwise, he will be copying Tau.
I see. Right.
And if you're planning on dropping your mines this round,
No.
now would be the phase to do it in.
No mine dropping this time.
All right.
Hmm.
I think I'm ready.
Yeah, just debating something. Which one? What are you doing? Oh, you're doing that. Yeah. Okay. All right then. So my turn.
Yep.
So Tal Shiar Scout is going to do A1 forwards. And Sensor Echo. Just go there like that, I think. And then the Science Vessel is going to do hard one to the right. Hmm. I think I'll also do a Sensor Echo. Wherever it's gone. Let's go. Yeah, let's go there, I think. So that should be far enough away. Well, we'll find out. Okay, that's my
And
Zeta.
then it's going to be my fleet now. Well, that was supposed to be. I thought that
Interesting.
was a two bank. That's unfortunate. Well, we will go to battle stations.
Oh,
Larazek will just clear and go to battle stations. And the Laura Sankor will reveal a one green and turn it into a three bank and go to battle stations.
okay. So the Scimitar next. So Scimitar is going to reveal a 6 forwards. Oopsie. And it should. Hmm. Might have been too aggressive there. Okay, well, free Sensor Echo time. works. That works. Hang on. Just confirm something. Yeah, that should be fine. If I do a... There we go. One backwards like that. That works. And if I'm being brutally honest, I don't think I need actions at this point. So yeah, I'll leave it at that. And then Sealer is going to reveal a 1 forwards. I will maybe start shenanigizing. So I'll do a... Oops. I'll do that there. Backwards like that. And then Sealer's Warbird. I can basically flip my token over to the red side and perform another one. So, do I want to do that though? Yes, I think I do, actually. So flip that token over. And then, I don't know if you've seen that, but I'll then do a backwards.
It has to be. You can't do 2 of the curved ones.
Oh, is that right?
Yep.
I thought the Romulan cloaking device just changes all, like, just allows you to do that as...
And this ship may use the curved the 1 or 2 bank templates.
Yeah.
So you can only do it for one of your sensor echoes in them.
Really? I think even in Unnationals, I think... Oh no, I didn't, because I didn't run Sealer in Unnationals, but yeah, I've always been under the impression it just allows you to do sensor echoing.
And I've run a list a couple times with Sealas and Twilight's Wrath, which both have the possibility of doing double sensor echoes, and got reminders from the judges that that you can't do 2 curved two sensor echo banks in a turn on the same ship.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, all right. Well, if that's the case, then if you would permit me to, oh, I won't do the second one then. So I'll stay cloaked.
Okie dokie.
So it was going to just be back there. So that whole thing was going to be a backward step basically. But yeah, I won't forego my cloak for the sake of doing something silly like that. Again, I think we've got no shooting this time. So we'll go into the... So that was the activation. No combat. End phase. Nothing. Back to planning phase. And this time, I am going to place a mine. leave that one there. So that's one mine gone. Lock that.
Just the one at this time.
Yes. Just to clarify with yourself, because I had to get a judge's ruling on this the other day, but if you place 2 mines, as long as the 2 mines are one range apart from each other, that counts. You would then trigger both of them, wouldn't you? You'd have to roll dice for both of them, isn't it? So if there was like another mine there,
there, you know, there would have, they couldn't, they need to be not within, you know,
range one of each other.
not within range one of each other, or to count as separate minefields.
That's right, yeah. So if I had a mine here, which is outside range one of this one, and you flew in between them, for example, you would have to you'd have to roll dice for both mines.
Yeah.
Yeah, thought so. I'm still going to stick with just the one mine for now. Or am I? Hang on. Oof. Could be my last opportunity. No, I am going to stick 2 mines down, actually. Oh,
You can't. So you can't place that one there because it's within range 2
I didn't
of the.
Yep, you're right. Let's unlock that and sort that out then. Right, so I need to go by your range 2 there. Alright, so that is just inside your bubble.
Yeah, so it needs to be a little further.
And then I think that's range 2 for me. No, it's not.
Yep.
Okay. That looks okay. Yeah, that looks okay. It is on the minefield, not the debris token, so that's going to make calculating that a bit more trickier, but we'll cross that bridge if we come to it.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've got range 2 for this one. Alright, let's lock that one again. Right, that's locked. So second minefield. Right, I believe that should be... Yeah, that's definitely a big enough gap there, isn't there? 5.5. So range 1 would have been 4.
Mm-hmm.
So I shall lock that as well. And that is my mines placed. Yeah, okay. Maneuvers. All right then. You ready?
Ready.
Okay, so Romulan science vessel. You've done your job. Time to come home. You're going to take an evade token for the rest of your life. Unless you need to sensor echo. But Tal Shiar Scout, you're going to do 2 bank left and probably sensor echo to the forward left 2, I think. Forward left 2. Yep, that suits me. And then it is your ship's up to 9.
All right.
That deliberate?
Okay. Thought that had a little extra space on it, but there we go. Scimitar.
Oh, yeah. Scimitar is going to do a hard 3. And that's interesting. Take my free sensor echo. There we go. There we go. Take my free sensor echo there, and again, I think I'll forego my moves because I don't think there's going to be any combat. And
All right.
Yeah.
Melora Sankor is also backing up.
Okay. Sealer is just going to do a 1 bank right. And I will do a sensor echo back right 2, I think. To about there. And I'll probably leave it at that, I think. Okay, end phase. Planning phase. For those watching the recording, there is currently 43 minutes exactly left. Right. actually, no. One last thing. Yeah, we'll go with that. I think.
All right. Your ones.
Yeah. Okay, we're going into. Oops. Oh
Oops.
yeah, activation phase. So the Tal Shiar Scout is going to do a hard 2 to the right. And sensor echo back right 2. Romulan science vessel, no surprise. Just gonna do donuts down at the bottom of the map for the rest of the game. And then it is your ships.
Okay. Mr. Raider. Move forward and go to battle stations. Rozek will clear Ox and go to battle stations. And the Remorhothan Corps will do similarly.
Okay. Scimitar. Engage. 1 forwards. So, Nostrum Raider is this guy. Okay. Scimitar is going to stay there and do nothing, I think. Or is it? No, I will. I'll use a sensor echo. I'll sensor echo. Forward left 2, I think. And just for the sake of it, just battle stations and evade with shins on.
All right. Looks like we're a little out of range 3 of each other there.
Yep. So Sealer. I got bold. But I'm slightly regretting it now. So I could sensor echo there. And then I could further sensor echo possibly there into the blind spot, but that's a big if. And if I get it wrong, could be in trouble. So this is the Sankur, isn't it? So that is that guy there. Your refractive doesn't count at range 1. Your grapplers do though. And you've got Ibex Dynasty. Oof. If I don't hit that blind spot...
Perfectly.
Yeah. And that is, we're talking, I have to be there. It's possible. But it just seems too much to risk for the whole sake of the game. So I will take a very wise free sensor echo back whence I came. We shall do this on another day. And I'll take an evade as my action. Alright. So... oh yeah, so we were in the combat phase. Ignore the fact that I clicked that. So, just to confirm, no shooty-shooty. And then we're into the end phase. Alright, round 5 planning phase. Let's do time check. We are at 33 minutes and 26 seconds.
Okay. Let's try this.
Activation phase. The USS Runaway Science Vessel is going to continue to run away. And Tal Shiar Scout is going to boldly slam into a planet. Collision detection must be off a little bit. There we go.
All right.
I was hoping to land just short of the planet and then sensor echo. So that's not quite worked out how I hoped there. So
All right.
let's
Let's see if let's see if I've been stupid here. Go to Ox.
All right, it's over to me now, isn't it?
Yep. Let's see if I anticipated the
Do you know what? I think you've done it. Ooh, close. Right. How do I get out of this one then? How do I? I think there's no dodge. Actually, no. I suppose theoretically. Alright, so first thing to consider is my free sensor echo, and then I'll start worrying about my actions. So the free sensor echo... Oh, I'm hovering. Hang on a minute. Just fall to the ground, please. There we go. Alright, so sloop backwards could land me there. That could get me out of dodge, couldn't it? But it's, again, it's a risk, because you might still have side arc. And this is the raider. He's not got the grapplers, but he's... no, enhanced phaser has to be a second... That has to be a different ship, so...
Mm-hmm.
Right. How many dice is that thing chucking out? Well, championship with a scan
Only
token.
2 since you don't have any scan tokens.
Right, okay. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go all in on Ogla Razik and try and tank whatever the Nistrum Raiders got. Now the question is... I can pre-measure... Well, not pre-measure, but I can attempt a sensor echo and change it to another one, can't I?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me move these out of the way.
Alright, well, let's try a... So I think that is not going to be... No, I need a 2 at least. So... that would probably do it. Whether or not it would get me to the range 1. And then I've got that as an option. Be... But I think that is going to be slightly in there, I think. So I reckon let's try the 2. See what that one does. That's going to be... Ooh, that's going to be way too much. That'll get me in the rear arc, I think. So I've got to try and get into that range 1. All for one and one for all, I guess. Ooh, that is a... I'm not sure. Oh, okay. Maybe I am sure. Well, in that
I
case,
suppose I shouldn't have.
I'll do it forwards then. Guarantee that range 1 then. Alright, there we go. That's Romulans being dirty. So that's my free sensor echo. Naturally, I'm going to take a battle stations and a target lock, I think. So it'll be target lock on the Ogla Razik, unless there's anything that stops me doing that. No.
Nope.
Okay, so target lock. There we go. Okay, all right. But that was a really nice maneuver with the Nistrum Raider. For starters, I thought you bumped me, so I was just like, oh no.
I mean, yeah, might be a little better. Might honestly be slightly better for me that you did get around. I will use Chemosite to turn this into a 3 reverse, which does not quite get me where I wanted it. Okay.
Can't say I look forward to passing you though. I may be in a good position now, but I have to get
also
out.
at the as we start the combat phase.
I got Sealer still to do.
Oh right.
Yep.
Yes.
So Sealer is going to do that, and I don't see any benefit of doing anything else at this stage, so I'll take my free sensor echo of a 2. Yeah, I'll take a 2 forward right. Where is that? Gets me there. Floating above the ground. Yeah, I'll take that position there, and then I will just... I think we're out of range, so I won't bother tokening up. Yep, okay. So, we got start combat phase things. So, your initiative, your start combat phase things first.
I will take your battle stations and put it on Tau.
I'm definitely going to miss that battle stations. My Tau Shiar Scout is in range of your Nistrum Raider, but as far as I'm aware...
Right now the token is on Tau, not on the... So there's nothing for it to take.
Exactly. So, that sucks.
Also, it's not in range 2. It can't give that to itself, and it's not in range 2 of a friendly ship to give it to. So
Gotcha.
even if I had a token it could take, it couldn't in this instance.
There you go. You can tell I don't run Tau Shiar Scout. So my scimitar then to open fire. So we are at range 1 of the Ogla Razik. So we're gonna rock 6 starting attack dice with the scimitar. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You're copying the scimitar down here at the same time.
Whoops. Oh, I wish there was that many scimitars. Right, let's just delete that quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4. You should have just let me keep going, and eventually the board would just fill up with scimitars. Right, back to the dice. So I've got 6 standard, plus 1 more for range, plus 1 for Vreenak. Am I missing any? I don't think I am. No, that should be it. 8 dice should be okay. Alright. 8 dice into...
Are are you going to be taking an ox to preserve your cloak?
I got plasma coil overcharge, but I think... no. What am I missing?
That's your chip ability.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to think, like, what's the benefit? Obviously, I'll have the orcs, and I've got to clear it. I haven't got too many options to do that, although I have got plasma coil overcharge.
Yeah, I mean, with plasma coil overcharge, you've got to,
Yeah,
you're probably going on a big straightaway next turn.
Yeah, I'll take an orcs then for staying cloaked. I think I can see the benefit of that. Okay, and then refractive shields is currently inactive for this attack.
Yep, good, because you are at range 1.
All right, let's see what I do. Not bad, about average. So there's already 3 hits, 2 crits. I might as well spend the target lock on these 3. So 7 out of 8 isn't bad.
Yeah, especially the Oglorazic has the least defense dice here.
So Oglar with 1 and ouch.
Okay, so
it's all on those crits, really, isn't it? So 4 shields.
4 shields gone.
And then a hit and 2 crits.
Injured captain.
Okay.
And jostled navigator.
That could be worse, I suppose. Although when you're limping, that's not great. Just to clarify, you had two defense dice then. What was the second?
Because of refractive shielding. So
I forgot it increases
refractive
agility
shielding
as well. Yeah.
agility isn't dependent on that. If you were at range 2, you wouldn't have been able to use your target lock.
That's right. Yeah. No, I forgot it increased agility as well. I thought it was just in the extra shield. Okay. Well, that was certainly painful.
All right, and then I've got a range 2 shot on the scimitar.
Ooh.
Hitting a crit.
Couldn't have asked for better. So cloaked. So scimitar standard of 2 plus 4 for the cloak, and that is it, I think. Let's see what we've got. Wow.
All right. So you evade the hit. So that is dealing a crit to you. During the deal damage step, Taranj will take over as captain to deal you an extra crit. So that will be 2 crits to the scimitar's hull.
Wow. Come on, dice. Wow. That sucks. Okay, here we go. So, crit number 1 is power disruption.
Immediately
Ooh,
receive an
that
ox.
stings. Okay, crit number 2. Direct hit. Oh, wonderful.
Oh!
I could just 6 dice. 6 dice. Is it too much to ask for more than 1 evade?
That's pretty fucking insane.
Oh God. Well, I tell you what, you got to be feeling a little bit better about that now. Right, let me update the overlay here. So we're looking at the scimitar now down to 4 hull, yeah, and it was the Razik, wasn't it, that took? So Razik's no shields and 2 hull, I think. All right then. I think we can safely bring combat to a close there, can't we?
Yes, indeed.
End phase. Planning phase. Well, that sucks. Scimitar's in a bad way. And time check for those of you watching, 11 minutes and 1 second.
During the planning phase, I'll put the battle station on the from Tau onto the Nistrum Raider.
There we go. Let's do that. Okay. Are you ready?
Ready.
Activation, science vessel, doing the thing. Tal Shiar scouts. It's going to hop over the planet. And it's going to boldly... I don't think a sensor echo right is going to work, but I'm going to try. Yeah, I mean, forward right 1 or 2, I don't think either of them are going to work. Let's just double check. If not, I'll take a token instead, but... so that's... Yeah, that definitely wouldn't.
That's definitely not.
I think that's... I might. Well, I'll plug it into the thing and see what happens. So... Forward right 2, Tal Shiar scout. Whoa. It's a bit further than... Oh no, forward right 1, wasn't it? Whoops.
Yeah.
Ah, there we go. Yeah, stick in there. That was my action. So it's your ships now. That battle stations was Tau, right?
Yep.
Planning phase. Target the ship. Place a token on this card beside that ship. Gotcha.
And you... so I will just take a second battle stations, since the first one was not was not a battle stations action.
Yeah.
Battle stations there. And there.
Okay. So my scimitar is going to do a 1 forwards. Clear the auxiliary power, but still
have a second one, so no actions.
Okay, sealer. That is very bold. Oof. I was hoping to be a bit further around than that. Okay. I will take my free sensor echo first. To go there. Now is that... Are you happy with that? It's kind of resting on the mine, but that should be about the same, shouldn't it? Alright. And... I think this time I will flip my token in order to do a So you say I can only do the straight one, so I'll take the straight one, and I'll go backwards. I'll risk the damage next turn just to get me out of dodge there. Yeah. I'll go with that. So that's the maneuver done. And then, so that's your Nistrum Raider there. We go into the combat phase. So I've got initiative, so my thing triggers first, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is actually not beneficial for me. So combat phase, target an opposing ship and a friendly ship within range 1 to 2. You may discard. So basically, yeah, it's stealing a token, isn't it? So range 2. So I would naturally steal that, place that there, and then you
Then
steal
I
it
can, you know.
and put it on Tau. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one time where the initiative order is not in my favour.
I mean, I've still got to hope you really beef your attack roll here.
Yep. So I think that's all the all the start combat phase things, is it?
Yes.
All right. Then.
Yeah.
Oh, Sealer. Oh, you're not supposed to be able to be. Ooh, okay. Okay. In that case, Larus triggers. Where is he? Wasn't expecting to actually have a shot, so obviously I'd get a battle stations. To be honest, I've screwed myself over here a little bit because I didn't even bother to check if I was in range. I had a spare action. I could have taken a target lock, but never mind.
And with time running out, you probably clutch this by taking the Oglorazic out this turn.
And the thing is, do I leave the scimitar to do it, or I don't think I can risk it. So Sealer will take a range 3 on the Oglorazic. So it'll be standard of 3. Dominion War retrofit makes it 4. Laris gives me another one. Renac gives me another one, and additional weapons array gives me another one as well. I think that's about right, isn't it? Yeah. So range 3, and I will spend the battle stations. So you got refractive shielding. Oh no, yeah. So your refractive shielding stops me from spending the.
I'm out of shields on the Oglorazic,
yeah, okay.
so and I'll spend my battle station and avoid 2 of those. That's still plenty enough to finish me. And I really should have banked on the Reloris Anchor this turn. But I will take my range 1 shot.
I've got scimitars still to shoot, haven't I?
So you do.
So scimitar's just going to take a shot on the Relora, which does have the refractive shielding going for it because this is going to be range 2.
Not that you have anything to modify your shots anyway.
Oh yeah, that's true. So it'll be 7 dice because of Renac. Uh, 3 hits. Oh.
Holy shit!
Well, one thing, the dice have definitely been weird this game.
All right, and then Nistrum has a range 1 shot on the scimitar, so that makes it 3 dice
Oof, this really hurts.
plus a crit result. And I
Oh.
will.
So it should be the. Let's get rid of that, so that's not mistaken for mine. I need good things to happen right now. Wow.
1 evade, so that's 2 hits and a crit.
So 2 hits and a crit. Munitions failure. Get rid of the thing.
If that had been a direct hit, it would have won me the game.
Yeah. So where's scimitar? Down to 1 hull. And oh, yeah.
Time is up, so that is game to you by a hair.
Yeah. Crap. Okay.
Yeah, no, I messed up by not banking the Relora Sancor this turn.
And getting a
If I had
shot off,
one more
yeah.
shot to take on the scimitar, I could probably have squeezed 1 hit throw.
So, and if that had happened, I believe points wise, that would have made it interesting because
Let's
one of
see.
your ships I know is like 50 points, isn't it?
So Oglarozic is 48 points.
Right. Whereas my scimitar is, where is he? 49. So yeah, you would have clinched it by a point, I think, wouldn't you? It would have been you got 49 and I would have got 48. So
Yeah, no, the dice were really good to me today. I could not get the Relora Sancor to get shots, or or if I'd had a shot with the Oglarozic on the turn that you did the big hit to it.
yeah, you're so straight away. I was hoping you were going to rush me, and I was just going to try and sort of chase me around the board, and hope that the mines would do the job. But you didn't. You played the patient game, which frustrated me.
Yeah,
And once
yeah.
you,
I mean, I've got these. You've got crazy maneuverability, wide arcs. I'm
yeah,
just trying to cover as much space as I can and stay the fuck away from those mines.
absolutely. So once I sort of realised, okay, he's not really coming out to play. I'm gonna have to try something here, and then it became who tries? Does Sealer try it? Does the Scimitar try it? And I think in the end, yeah, I made a sort of a bold call to move the Scimitar. Once your Nistum Raider did that come about, I started thinking, oh no, I'm gonna fly straight into his kill box here. And then yeah, managed because the Romulans are just so, like you said, stupidly maneuverable. I managed to get into that little blind spot, and that was probably what ultimately decided it. But Because at the end of the day, I shouldn't be getting that type of evade result from 6 defense dice. Only getting 1 evade twice in a row is
Yeah.
that's way below average. But yeah, I think that was exceptionally close. That was exceptionally close,
Yeah.
and yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I tell you what, I'm gonna close out there, and then I'll give you my final thoughts. So yes, for everyone watching, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.